எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருப்போம். வாட் அ டே! எல்லாருக்கும் தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள் அண்ட் விஷு ஆசம்சகள். மற்றபடி நிறைய நம்ம ஸ்டேட்டில் எல்லா இடத்துல நிறைய இடத்துல கொண்டாடுறாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு அதிரடி கொண்டாட்டமாக தான் இன்றைக்கி மேட்சஸ் நடந்தது. Two of the top four of my team of my prediction had played today. In fact, three of the top four of my prediction has played today, and two of them had won as well. ஸோ எல் கிளாசிக்கோ நடந்திருக்குது. எல் கிளாசிக்கோன்னா வேறு எதுவும் கிடையாதுங்க. ரியல் மேட்ரிட் பார்சிலோனா டூ பெஸ்ட் கிளப்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஸ்பானிஷ் லீக் அவங்க விளையாட மேட்ச் தான் எல் கிளாசிக்கோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு எல் கிளாசிக்கோ ஐபிஎலுக்கு அப்படின்னா எப்போவுமே எம்ஐ வெர்சஸ் சிஎஸ்கே கேம் தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேம் தான் வந்தது. அண்ட் சிஎஸ்கே ஃபேன்ஸ் லைக் என்னோட பின்னாடி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2 பலூன் இருக்கு இல்லையா? ஸோ பலூனுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரியே சிஎஸ்கே ஃபேன்ஸ் had won this game quite convincingly. So in the game actually it is a clear tactical win by CSK is what I would say. It's nothing but because 2207 அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பர்ஃபெக்ட் லைனப் பேட்டிங் லைனப்பில் கண்டிப்பாக Mumbai had all the potential to win this game, but it was just the tactical brilliance from the CSK management and the CSK team to win this game. Just Tushar Deshpande, Patirana and Mustafizir and Shardul Thakur. இந்த ஒரு லைனப்பை வச்சு அவங்க வின் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா it is a very clear case of brilliance in terms of whom do you use at the right time and attack with the knowledge about the field, which side of the ground is bigger or not bigger. ஸோ அதெல்லாமே மைண்டில் வச்சு ஒரு bowling போட வச்சாங்க அண்ட் அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி bowlers போட்டிருக்காங்க அண்ட் which is just amazing. I'm pretty much unhappy with the fielding performance of all the IPL teams. In fact, நிறைய drop catches. Not sure what is the reason, because if I have to take an stats, definitely this IPL has been an IPL where there has been an excessive drop catch, and which is quite disappointing to see, because every year IPL's standard has improved, has been improved in terms of fielding, but this year it's not that way. But what a game by the CSK. Tala Dhoni, everybody got Dhoni's darshanam, and that darshanam is like 4 balls 20 runs, which is just amazing. 3 balls 3 sixes. Wow, this man has got everything in him. Can he go ahead and represent India? If this is the role that he is playing in CSK, why don't he play the same role in India? I mean, what are we looking at? What are we looking from a Jitesh Sharma? What did we look at Dinesh Karthik in the year 2022? What we wanted was the finisher role as a keeper, right? Which is what you can still expect from Dhoni. And Dhoni, being Dhoni himself, he could definitely contribute with his calmness to the team as well. So I don't know if I was in the Indian team management, and I would definitely try and convince Dhoni to be a part of this year's T20 World Cup for Indian team, because of the the touch that he has. Would be happy to see if there is any how he plays spin bowling, but why do you need that? I mean, you're not required to do that. If he can just play that last 2 overs, that's quite enough. That's a role that we can give it to him. And think about it, as a bowler you will be in immense pressure when you're bowling against Dhoni. So I don't know, that is a good choice. If you can convince Dhoni. I don't think so he would, but yeah, if he could convince, that's going to be a very big role for Dhoni to be a part of T20 World Cup. Finish off with a style, with a cup, the cup which he started first, right? Because more than the 50 over World Cup, it was the T20 World Cup in 2007 which marked brilliance of Dhoni. With such a young team, what he did, he could definitely do even in 2024. I don't know. It's gonna be the massive decision, but I don't think so. It can be ruled out as well. Let's see. Let's see if he is in this form. Anything can happen. And Rohit Sharma scored a century himself. Didn't celebrate because he knew that it is going in vain. And Hardik Pandya should he been bowling that last over with your death over specialist in Akash Madiwal was still there. I don't know. Is that a right move? Only he needs to say why he did come up when there was an over left with Madwal and Romaria Shapod. I can still understand between Romaria Shapod and Hardik Pandya, but Madwal is known for his death bowling ability. But why was he not bowling? And why was Hardik Pandya bowling instead of Madwal? That's a question to be answered. Let's go into the KKR LSG. Let's go to the KKR LSG game. Another team of team that I said would definitely make into the playoffs is KKR. KKR would be a team which will disturb CSK's plan of send off for Dhoni. KKR was the team which is actually spoiled a hat trick for CSK in 2012, and I'm sure even now KKR would be the team which will spoil Dhoni's plan of retiring at home, winning the tournament. That's gonna be the man. I mean, it's gonna be again tactical brilliance if that is in CSK versus KKR final, which that it's if that's happening. I don't know. That's gonna be very good battle. The unholy amalgam of impotence and overconfidence, incompetence, not impotence. Yeah, there was Lakshmipati Balaji back then. It's a it's a big question, brother. So see, that's what I say. In cricket, yes, it is all about the confidence. It is all about taking that intuitional decision, and if it comes great, if it comes right, then it looks great, and whenever it goes wrong, it looks really, really, really bad. And I understood your point. I know you're talking about Hardik Pandya. That's what I was saying. Hardik Pandya, if that would have come right, it would have been one of the best decision. Wow, he's back and stuff like that. Because being very honest, when he started bowling the 20th over, I felt okay. So when I look at from part of Indian team, I would still want Hardik Pandya the bowler as well. I don't want Hardik Pandya just as a batter because he is not delivering as a batter for sure. I need him as an all rounder. But if he could not bowl few overs, then that's not a good sign. Then definitely we could always go with Shivam Dubey's, Rinku Singh and things like that. But yeah, it's gonna be a very tough choice. But yes, today's game definitely Akash Madhwal, who was a better death bowler, who had already been there, should have bowled. I mean that's my thought. But yeah, it's again since it didn't come right, probably people are thinking like that. I think Pandya would have done well in ODI, not in T20. Cannot say that. I mean, we'll not forget that the final over in the T20 World Cup against Bangladesh, the quarterfinals of 2016, if I'm not wrong, the last ball finish, the last ball run out by MS Dhoni. So I mean, he have done that before, but after his return from injury, I don't think so. He is up to the mark in his bowling. Even during the World Cup, he was better. He was really looking good from that injury. But after that injury, he has again gone back to a very normal bowler, which he needs to really work on. He really needs to work on. If he needs a plays in playing 11 of Indian team, I would really think at least a minimum of 2 overs from him. A quality minimum of 2 overs is really, really, really important. So let's see what is up with the Indian team and things like that. But for Mumbai Indians again, he should be ideally looking at bowling at number six, over number six, or say between 6 to 14. He could rather look at bowling 3 overs rather than bowling in the death, and or rather than bowling in the power play until he comes back with a very strong performance, or with very highly confidence of his own bowling. And talking about KKR LSG, it was very sure that it looked like only one team turned up. KKR just shining bright with new, new folks coming in every single time. There is a fast bowler coming in, chipping in. I keep saying this. You always need to have a look at a new talent through Mumbai Indians' eyes and through Gambhir's eyes. If you look at every pick that Gambhir had taken for LSG and now for KKR, have done really, really, really well. So that's something we really need to have a look at it. Shivam Dubey, yes, obviously. So that is something that I would wanted to say. Shivam Dubey should be, or I'm so happy today he was in the field, because I kept saying, Shivam Dubey going as an impact sub is not a right decision. I'm not so happy about it. I even felt maybe Indian team management had rang up CSK and said, if try and find out a place for fielding for Shivam Dubey, because that isn't right. I feel he should be back there. Uh, Anyways, El Clasico, round one, it's definitely CSK, but 207 should have been chased down with that batting lineup again. Should Nabi would have been gone up, or should Tim David with his form, should he have come up ahead of Adik Pandya? Those are the questions that they need to answer. Let's see if they can still come up. I still feel Mumbai Indians will come up, and they would win the next games, and make it to playoff is what I feel. KKR's gamble is always hit or miss. LSG top brass must be fun fuming today with them losing and Dhoni batting. Q. Yeah, I feel so, because Harsh Goenka is definitely one of those person who spends a lot, at least for his team. But let's see what's going to happen. LSG still has a chance as the fourth team. I still feel LSG SRH would be the team which is fighting for. Let's see what's coming up. Signing off. Nalarpum. Ellarum Nalarpum. Bye bye.